Hey everyone, it's Darren Keet here, and today is the 2nd of October 2021. And wow, has this year gone fast. We're already close to the end of the year. Christmas time is coming, and football is at its best part of the season, where the end has just, the beginning has just passed, and we are getting into the main part of the season. So as we're heading into October football, we're bringing you a couple of games from the previous week, the MTN8 between Sundowns and Arrows, and then Swallows against City. And then we're going to have a look at the upcoming fixtures, which is this weekend. So before we get started, to those of you who are returning, thanks so much for tuning back here. For those of you who are new, I really appreciate you clicking on this and having a watch at the show. And if you enjoy it, please like it, please subscribe, please share it. Any help that you do in that regard is greatly appreciated. So any little bit of extra, we'd really do accept. So heading on to the games, it was a big clash. Sundowns, I think, did well to have a 1-1 draw against Arrows in Durban. And then they got to bring the game back to Johannesburg, where they headed into the second leg at 1-1, looking to push through and to really take the game to Arrows and push their way into the final. So what do you expect from Sundowns is nothing less than great carpet football, which is what they're known for. Arrows is a type of team who will always compete, and obviously they've shown where they made it through to the semifinals. But at the end of the day, Sundowns is a team that you always have to be wary of. They're always going to take their opportunities. They don't necessarily create an unbelievable amount of opportunities, but when they do get there, they do really take them and score goals like that. Shalulile having a great start to the season again. Last season he was fantastic, and I think he's been one of the better players for Sundowns lately. So it's good for him to get up there, get on the score sheet again, and to do a couple things whereby he can help his team. And a little bit unfortunate for a keeper there. As a keeper myself, you don't really want to spoil those ones, especially when you've got the players like Sundowns have lurking around. And they get punished in the end. Sundowns got a free kick, and again, they just seem to know what they're doing in those type of areas. Arrows struggling to defend those sort of free kicks. In this game, obviously, you're leading 2-0. You have a 3-1 aggregate. You're playing at home. You are expecting to keep a clean sheet, and you do want to take those sort of games, those sort of goals into the final, into the next league game, and just really keep on pushing. So I think it was a good goal, well-worked goal for Sundowns. And not really much the keeper could do there, unfortunately. But it's one of those things. And then as obviously Arrows try to keep pushing through, they do leave a little bit of gaps available. And, Sundowns doesn't need much invite to, how can I say, to really stamp the authority. And with a brilliant goal like that, I think they really showed their class. They showed what they're capable of, what they want to do, what their intentions are, and they're just going to keep pushing harder and harder to get themselves into the places where they want to be, which in this case is the MTN8 final. So the game does eventually end with a 3-0 win at home against Golden Arrows. And puts them through to the final. So really great showing overall for Sundowns. I think they played well. Golden Arrows didn't offer too much in that game. Obviously, going to Joburg is tough, and much deserved win for Sundowns. And then you look at a game like Swallows versus Cape Town City, where we played at home. The first leg we drew 0-0. Then we played Stellenbosch in the league. Soon after that, we lost 3-0 at home to Stellenbosch. So then where did we go after that? Then we go away, and if we get a well-deserved draw, and which was against Swallows, obviously. We got a well-deserved draw, and then we go away to Swallows again for the MTN8. And not really knowing what to expect, again, as sometimes Swallows can be very unpredictable. We knew what we wanted to do. We knew what our game plan was. And we just kind of took the game to them. And, I think that's what we did, really. Obviously, being in training during the week, the players were very excited. It was a hell of a game to be part of. It's a game where it's 0-0. You need to win. You need to score some goals to make it to the final. Obviously, we've won the final before. Myself, personally, I won the MTN8 with Bidvest Wits. And, we want to be there once again with Cape Town City. So it's definitely one of those things where you go, all right, we have the opportunity. We want to be in there. We want to compete with the best. And to get there, you need to be able to put up top performances. And I think on this day, as you would see, we did put up a top performance. Beating Swallows away is never easy. It's always going to be tough. They're always a team who's got a couple good players. Very solid team indeed. They showed it last season when they got back into the PSL. And it's a game that you can never take lightly. So to go to Joburg, the weather was awful. It started off a little bit windy. We had a bit of thunderstorms and lightning and everything. The referee had warned the players that the game might have to be halted. Pause for a brief moment, but luckily we continued to play. As the rain came down, it helped us nicely on the pitch. The ball was slick, the pitch was slick. We could move quickly with our passing, and I think it really benefited us in the end. And we scored some good goals. The first goal by Surprise Rolani was a great goal. Then you got that goal by Fakhri Lakay, which was also good. And from that moment on, I think we just felt comfortable on the ball. We were happy with the way we shaped up in defense. So overall, it was quite I would say, a complete performance. We scored the goals. We managed to keep a clean sheet. We did everything that was asked of us. And even if you look at this third goal, which we scored, I don't think you see it in this one, but actually, when that pass was made by Mdu, he was already celebrating. I mean, he made the pass to Thabo Nodada, and he already knew that, there should be a goal, and it was a great goal. And then you eventually get onto the game, and we get a corner again on the break, and we get a goal from one of our comeback players from Dove. He's one of those players who he was out for a couple months, I think pretty much a full season last season. And to see him coming in here, doing what he does best, getting on the end of the balls there and getting a well-deserved goal. I think we just really outperformed the Swallows in this game. And I think we deserve this win. And we deserve to be in the final. So this does make up for an exciting final. Sundowns is never going to be an easy task, but neither are we. We are not going to be an easy task for Sundowns in the final, and I think it's just going to be an unbelievable final. So with moving to the final, I absolutely hope that by somehow we will be allowed fans in the stands. I said it before. People want to see football. People miss football. People miss the live action. We want to be able to have the fans there to cheer us on, to cheer the team on. You want to celebrate. When you win, even when you're struggling, it's nice to have the fans, because either they're cheering you on. If they're not cheering you on, they might be against you. And if you're an away team playing against the fans, you might just enjoy it also, like I do. So I just hope that by somehow, when the final does happen, and sometime very soon, we will be having fans. So great performances overall from Sundowns during the week, who outperformed Arrows on the day. And I felt that we definitely outperformed Swallows on the day. So both teams deserve it, and I'm looking forward to an epic final. So if you want to make some predictions on the final, please comment below. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you enjoy it and what you want to see out of the final. What team you want to win, what you expect from the final, and score predictions, really. Now, this weekend, we do have a load of games, a full schedule of games this weekend. We're talking about, 5 games today, which is Saturday. And then we've got 3 games tomorrow. So all 16 teams playing this weekend. I'm not sure if they'll all be on TV. Hopefully they'll all be televised. But I'm definitely going to our game, which we do play against Pirates today, which is going to be a massive encounter for us. A very important game for us leading forward. Also very important for Pirates leading forward. So looking at these games today, you got 3:30. Chipper United are hosting Supersport United. Important game for Chipper and for Gavin. Supersport have been on flying form lately. You got TS Galaxy hosting Sekakuna United, which is going to be a tough one. That would be a very interesting game. Amazulu hosting Kaiser Chiefs. Kaiser Chiefs are traveling to Durban. They're also looking for some form. They've been struggling to get some form. And Amazulu just come off their first league win. So massive, massive battle out there. And then Stellenbosch are traveling all the way to Baroka FC. Again, important games. I'm not sure what that score prediction might be, but for me, I'll just let you know. I'll say that's a draw. Baroka Stellenbosch will be a draw. Maybe 0-0, maybe 1-1, but I reckon a draw. And then the biggest one today, which is Cape Town City versus Orlando Pirates at Cape Town Stadium. What a fantastic stadium. I was at the field yesterday in the stadium. We did our pre-game routine. The pitch is unbelievable. I think if we manage to play our football that we do, that we usually do like we did against Swallows, it will be a game to keep your eye on, definitely. So hopefully everyone's going to be watching that. And then you're looking into tomorrow's games. Maruma Gallants traveling to Durban to take on Golden Arrows, who just came off a loss against Sundowns in the MTN8. So they'll be wanting to get back up there, get that win again. And then Royal AM taking on Maritzburg United. Might be a new KZN type of derby that. So it's going to be interesting. And obviously the big one, which is Sundowns against Swallows. Swallows having to travel to Pretoria after Sundowns again coming off a couple clean sheets, some good wins lately. Definitely a game to watch. Definitely a game that would be tough for Swallows. But I'll give you a prediction there. I think Sundowns might take that one. 2-1. I say 2-1. Let me know your score predictions here. I mean, I don't mind. This is all fun. This is all just for your guys' entertainment, for people to enjoy it. So really what we want to do is we want you to tell me what you want to see. I mean, I'm willing to bring you anything you want, football-wise. Actually, whatever sport you like. You know, I'm a big sports fanatic, so anything you want to see, I'll try and bring it to you. Let me know what you want to see. I'll put it up on here. And we'll just keep this thing rolling. That's all I want to do, is keep it rolling and keep pushing forward and just try and entertain you guys a bit. Whether you enjoy it or not, I don't know. But if you do enjoy it, come back here. Let me know what you want to see. And as I said before, subscribe, like, share it, do whatever you want to do. And hopefully we'll see you next time. So thanks very much again for watching this, for giving this a look in. And hopefully you do enjoy it. And hopefully you did enjoy it. And let's just enjoy the football this weekend. And before I end, shout out to the Springboks. Big game today against New Zealand. So let's all hope for the best. Cheers. From Darren Keet, I'm out of here.